We're going to preview this week's game, Cowboys-Giants. But first, if you want the Cowboys to win this week, then like the video, my friends. This has worked back-to-back weeks. Let's keep it going. Send that positive energy out there. Let's get Dallas closer to clinching a playoff spot and maybe boosting their seeding as well. Week 15, it is Dallas against the Giants. That is where we are at. The Dallas Cowboys, they're playing good based on their record. Their defense has been balling. Their offense has struggled. We will spend plenty of time on that. The Giants are the opposite record-wise. Their offense sucks. Their defense, not that good. The last I checked, this line actually came off book for a little bit, which is interesting. Maybe some quarterback uncertainty for the Giants. Dallas opened as a 10.5-point favorite on the road against the New York Giants. That's a pretty big spread for a road game, even for a 9-win team taking on a 4-win team at the current moment. So I still feel good about where the Dallas Cowboys are at overall at the current moment. I think this is a good football team that if they can just get the offense figured out, if they can get clicking again, if they can move back to being even just closer to that first 6-week offense, they're going to be a real threat. Maybe they finally get right or start to get right against the New York Giants. This should be a game in which they can do that. Dallas has won 2 straight games. They've actually covered the spread in both of them. But the offense has not played great in either of those games. Don't let the point total score you. That was because of the defense. The Giants, meanwhile, are bad. Week 1, you lose against Denver. You lose against Washington. Lose against the Falcons. Beat the Saints in overtime somehow. And then week 5, back when the Cowboys' offense was great again, 44-20. They got boat raced by Dallas. A little bit better, week 6 to 9. Lost against a good Rams team. Beat the Panthers handily. Lost to the Chiefs. Beat the Raiders, one of the Cowboys' fluke games this year. Since then, lost against the Bucks. They beat Jeremy's Eagles, though. Lost against the Dolphins and got blown out by the Chargers, a game that wasn't as close as the score indicated. This is not a good Giants football team. Dallas should blow them out, quite frankly, much like they were doing against Washington in the first half. So what is your confidence level here in the Cowboys beating the Giants? Scale it for me, 1 to 10. 1 being you think they're going to lose. It's going to be a 30-point Giants win. I shouldn't see any ones in the comment section. 10 being you think this team is going to blow them out by 30. This is the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes on YouTube, while it plays, take advantage of it. Head down to the comment section and type your responses. Tyron Smith is next up here, as he has been ruled out against the Giants. He re-aggravated that ankle injury from earlier this year when Connor McGovern landed on him. Now, Dr. Jerry says that Smith will be back before the end of the season. Hoping for like the Cardinals game in the end. We'll see if that really ends up being the case for Dallas. I hope it is, but we'll see. So Tyron Smith out. Again, it is a problem that has plagued Dallas for years. It is the situation. There's value for him playing 13 games a year. Those other 4 games get a bit dicey. Smith's replacement, according to Dr. Jerry, is going to be Terence Steele, who has played both the left side and the right side. He's bounced around back and forth. He is better on the right side than he is on the left. And I think that the switching has not been great for him. It's tricky to go back and forth. That's why swing tackle role is so hard. So do you trust Terence Steele as the starting left tackle? A for yes, B for no. I would wonder if the Cowboys' own coaching staff might lean towards B, but I want to hear from you guys in the comments section. The Cowboys jersey deal is back for a limited time only. Here is how you can get hooked up with a Cowboys jersey if you sign up and deposit with our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Here are the rules. Number 1, go to chatsports.com/bet and use promo code Cowboys125. If you don't follow those first 2 steps, we're going to have problems and my life will be miserable. You must sign up and deposit at least $100. That gets you the 125% deposit bonus. Then email us jersey@chatsports.com. That is jersey@chatsports.com. Now we've got Dak Prescott in the Navy jersey and Zeke Elliott Navy jersey as well. Those are the two that we have available. So email us jersey@chatsports.com if you guys want in on that deal. Follow the instructions, please, I beg of you, and it's only available up until kickoff of the Cowboys game against the Giants. Let's go to Tony Pollard now and his current injury status and situation. He is dealing with a torn plantar fascia, which sounds incredibly painful and for the most part kind of is. Now, McCarthy said he feels better about Pollard being able to play this week. And I hope he's out there because Zeke's not right either. But now do you have two injured backs? And if so, stop running it up the middle. I beg of you guys. Pollard did not play last week. I wasn't surprised from that perspective. I didn't think he was going to be out there, but it is a big disappointment. Zeke Elliott, he's not right. Corey Clement is who we thought he is. He's nothing special. He'll get more or less what's blocked. He'll run hard, but Elliott played better than Corey Clement was in the end. You know, they have Jaquan Hardy, Edith Smith on the practice squad. Those guys are really more or less just guys, so not exactly the ones you really, truly trust out there from that perspective. So hopefully Pollard is back. Frankly, I would be a little bit more intrigued if you're able to see some more usage of CeeDee Lamb instead in terms of the in the backfield role. I'm not saying that you have to ensure that Lamb suddenly takes over as the Dallas Cowboys, number one back. That's not what I'm saying. But I do think it would be smart and wise if you were to utilize CeeDee Lamb as a slightly more running back role. I think there is some value to that. I think that would be a good decision by Dallas if they got Lamb involved at the running back position. I think it would work out. I think it would benefit the Cowboys. So what do you guys think? Do you want to see more of CeeDee Lamb lined up back there at the running back position? Get those votes in for me. Type in Y for yes or N for no. Y for yes, N for no. Just a quick note here on last week's stats, by the way. When CeeDee Lamb got involved, he was actually pretty damn impactful lining up there in the backfield. So I think the Deebo Samuel usage would be very smart. I think that would benefit the Cowboys. I think it would help them out and allow them to get their best players on the field, utilize mismatches, etc. I want to see CeeDee Lamb more involved in there at that particular position. Now, we will be live, as we always are, for the Dallas Cowboys games. And that includes, of course, the game coming up against the New York Football Giants. And shout out to all of you guys for helping us get there. We have surpassed the official Giants YouTube channel. That's right. We are better than they are. That's right. We got more subscribers. So join an actually good franchise by subbing right now to the Dallas Cowboys Report. My hope is that after this game, we can go, the offense is fixed, or it's getting fixed. It looks so much better because right now, the offense is in shambles, and there is not much that doesn't deserve blame. Play caller, offensive line, receivers, because they're not running some good routes. They're dropping balls. The ground game overall, Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy, and you bet Dak Prescott as well. The beginning of the year, the first 6 games of the season, Dak Prescott, top 3 quarterback. MVP, 73%, insanely high. 1,800 yards, averaging an adjusted yards per attempt of over 9. 16-4 touchdown interception ratio. MVP ship. Last 6 games? No. That's bad. Full stop. It is not good. 8 touchdowns, 6 INTs. The adjusted yards per attempt heading the wrong direction. drops remain an issue, the O-line an issue. I get all of that. You need your quarterback to play better. You got 4 games, 4, to get this figured out. Because if you play like this, the offense, your quarterback, your play caller, all of it, you're not going to make a playoff run. You might win a game, but you're not going to be a consistent threat. You need your quarterback to play like we've seen him play, even consistently, in the past. Has to happen, because if the offense gets right, with the way the defense is playing, you have just as good a shot as any team on that playoff picture graphic. So back to this game, right? Predict the score for me of the Cowboys at the Giants. I will get to my score prediction later on in today's video, but I want you to do it right now for me. What do you think is going to be the score of this game? I feel good about the Cowboys being able to gut out a win. I feel good about them blowing out the Giants, but I still need to see it happen before I declare this offense all the way back. So let me know what you guys are thinking and feeling in the comments. What helps me feel good about this game is Mike Glennon. He's bad. And that's not a surprise. Like we know who Mike Glennon is, despite what he might say. He ain't that guy. The Giants' offense ain't that team. They're not good enough. That they're not a true contender to make all kinds of noise and damage in the postseason. They're simply not. So for Dallas, you have now put yourself in position to set yourself up for some real success. The Giants are banged up, and they're a bad football team. You should win this game. Show up, come prepared, unlike against Denver, and win the damn football game. Cover the spread. Good teams win, great teams cover. You've covered back-to-back games, as ugly as it's been, but if you win this game, you basically clinch a playoff spot. To recap the playoff picture, by the way, folks. Cowboys clinch a playoff spot with a win, and one of the following: a Saints loss or a Niners loss. There is a profoundly convoluted scenario in which Dallas ends up, not done on that one yet, Jeremy. Dallas ends up being unable to, if they win, to make the playoffs, but it includes the Saints and Niners winning out all their games. They're going to lose one of their next 8 games. So a win, de facto playoff spot secured. A Cowboys win and a Washington loss also is a de facto Cowboys NFC East championship. It can happen this week. You'll need wins from Arizona, Bengals, Chargers, Dolphins, Vikings, Patriots. 5 of those wins combined of those 6 teams. So it's weird strength of the victory stuff. They'll get there. I think also Eagles, Washington's tie Cowboys in the division, but I don't care about ties because they are un-American. So my score prediction then, before we go, I've got the Cowboys winning handily, 30-13. That's what this game should be. You should blow out New York. They're not good. So I feel good about Dallas about them winning, and I hope that this is the game in which the offense starts to get back on track. Because if it does, they could be so good if the offense stops being bad.